All right, let's dive into a really critical career question, one that pops up for just about everyone in construction or general industry. You know the one, OSHA 10 or OSHA 30. If you've ever wondered which of these cards is the right investment for your job, for your future, well, you are in exactly the right place.
So picture this. You're at a job interview, or maybe it's your first day on a new site. The foreman looks at you and asks, "You got your OSHA card?" That one question and your answer can literally be the difference between starting work right then and there or being told to come back when you have it. It sounds like a simple question, but as you'll see, the answer isn't always so cut and dry.
And here's the thing, it's not just about having a card, it's about having the right one. And believe me, choosing the wrong one isn't a small mistake. It can cost you a whole lot of time and money. So our goal here is to get it right from the start. So what are we even talking about here? Well, these courses are part of OSHA's official outreach training program. Think of it as a nationally recognized way to get everyone on the same page about workplace safety, how to spot hazards, and what your rights are. And the best part? When you finish, you don't just get a flimsy piece of paper. Nope. You get an official Department of Labor card, the real deal that proves you've got the knowledge.
Okay, let's kick things off with the one you'll see most often on any job site. We're talking about the OSHA 10. This is really the foundational entry-level card for millions of workers out there.
Now, as the name pretty clearly suggests, this course takes a minimum of 10 hours to complete. And OSHA's pretty strict about this. You can't just cram it all into one long day. It has to be spread out over at least 2 days, and that's to make sure you're actually soaking in all that crucial information. So who is this really for? Well, if you're an entry-level worker, a general laborer, maybe an apprentice just starting out, this is your card. The key thing to remember, the absolute most important point, is that OSHA 10 is for people who are only responsible for their own safety, not for a whole crew. If that's you, you're in the right spot.
And this right here, this is the core mission of the OSHA 10. It's not about making you memorize a bunch of boring regulations. No way. It's about giving you practical, real-world skills. How to recognize a potential hazard on the job, how to avoid it, and what to do to prevent it from happening in the first place. It's all about keeping you safe, day in and day out.
Okay, so that's the 10. Now let's shift gears and talk about the next level up, the OSHA 30. And I want to be clear, this is way more than just a longer class. It represents a totally different level of responsibility. Yep, you guessed it, we're talking a minimum of 30 hours of training. This is a much more intensive program. And just like the 10-hour, OSHA has rules on how fast you can do it. It has to take at least 4 days, because honestly, there's just so much material to cover. Now, the audience for this course is a complete 180 from the OSHA 10. This training is specifically built for the leaders, the supervisors, the foremen, safety coordinators, project managers. The bottom line is this: if your job involves being responsible for the safety of other workers, this is the course designed for you. And this is where you really see the difference. The focus completely expands. You're moving past just your own personal safety and into the world of safety management and oversight. You're learning the OSHA standards inside and out. In fact, every single OSHA 30 course has a mandatory module on managing safety and health. That's where you learn how to actually lead a safety program and build a safe work culture for your entire team. All right, to make this decision super simple for you, let's put these two cards side by side. Sometimes just seeing the key differences laid out in a clear way is all you need to figure out which path is the right one for you. This table really breaks it all down, doesn't it? You can see it right there. OSHA 10 is all about entry-level awareness for general staff. OSHA 30, that's about supervisory management. The focus for the 10 is on your own job-related hazards, while the 30 dives deep into a huge variety of safety responsibilities. And that last row says it all. That mandatory management module in the OSHA 30 is the real game changer. It's the defining line between a worker and a leader. So, you figured out if you need the 10 or the 30. Great. But wait, hold on. There's one more critical choice you have to make before you sign up. And getting this one wrong is a super common and frankly expensive mistake. It all comes down to the kind of environment you work in every single day. You've got to pick your lane. Is it construction or is it general industry? They are not interchangeable. The construction course is laser focused on what they call the Focus 4 hazards: falls, electrocution, getting struck by something, or getting caught in between things. Now, general industry is basically, well, everything else. Manufacturing, warehousing, healthcare, you name it. The hazards are different, like machine guarding or chemical safety.
So please make absolutely sure the training you take matches the actual work you do. Okay, enough talk. Let's make this really practical. We're going to walk through a couple of common, real-world scenarios to see how this decision-making process actually works.
Okay, scenario 1. We've got a brand new apprentice on a construction site. Their job is to learn the trade, handle tools safely, and understand the basics, like fall protection. So, what did they need? It's a no-brainer, OSHA 10 construction. It gives them exactly the foundational knowledge they need to stay safe without overwhelming them. Perfect fit. All right, now let's look at another one. This time, it's a warehouse foreman. This person is in charge of multiple crews, they manage heavy equipment, and they're responsible for the site's emergency plans. What's the call here? Well, because they have responsibility for others, it's gotta be the 30-hour course. And since they're in a warehouse, not on a construction site, the choice is clear. OSHA 30 General Industry.
Let's do a quick-fire round and bust some common myths. First question, do you need to get the OSHA 10 before you can take the OSHA 30? The answer is a simple, straightforward no. You can go straight for the 30 if that's what your job requires. Second, if I have an OSHA 30 card, does that cover me if a job asks for a 10? Yes, absolutely. The 30 is a higher level of training, so it always covers the 10. And finally, the big one, do these cards expire? Federally, no, they don't. But, and this is a big but, your state, or more likely your employer, might require you to take a refresher every few years. So always, always check those local rules.
Okay, you've done the hard part. You've figured out your role, you know your industry, you've made the choice, so now what? Well, let's talk about the action plan, the simple steps to get that official Department of Labor card right into your hands.
Now listen up, because this is probably the most important piece of advice I can give you. Your training, your time, your money, it's all worthless if you don't use a legitimate OSHA-authorized provider. There are fake courses out there, and they are more than happy to take your money and give you a useless certificate. Do not skip this step. Always verify your trainer is the real deal. So here it is, your 4-step plan to get certified. It really is this simple. First, confirm your role, worker or supervisor. Second, choose your industry, construction or general industry. Third, and this is the big one, enroll with an authorized provider. And finally, step 4, complete the course, pass the modules, and you're done. You'll get a temporary certificate right away, and that official DOL card will be on its way to you. As you're searching online or looking at different training centers, keep your eyes peeled for official logos and credentials. Legitimate providers are always going to be proud to show that they are OSHA authorized. This is your green light, your sign of quality. It's the guarantee that your investment of time and money is actually going to result in that official, recognized certification that employers are looking for. So there you have it. You've got the knowledge, you know the difference. The only question left is, which OSHA card are you going to get to advance your career? Remember, choosing the right safety training isn't just about meeting a requirement. It's a strategic investment in yourself and your future on the job. Make the right choice, stay safe, and take that next step in your career. And for more guides to help you navigate safety and certifications, make sure you subscribe to HSE Study.